Alright folks, let's dive into a hot topic today. What if iPhones were made in the USA and could they really cost $3,000? So here's the scoop. Former President Donald Trump had a chat with Apple CEO Tim Cook. Trump suggested Apple should limit its expansion in India and start making iPhones in the US. Sounds patriotic, right? But hold your horses. Experts say this move could make iPhones cost up to $3,000. Why such a steep price hike? Well, it comes down to labor costs. Manufacturing in the US is way more expensive compared to places like China or India. Currently, China handles a whopping 80% of Apple's manufacturing, employing about 5 million people. Apple has been slowly moving some operations to India, which has boosted its production value there. In FY 2025 alone, Apple's iPhone production in India hit RZ1, 75 lakh crore. That's roughly $212 billion USD. So pulling out from India could be a huge blow to their market and job sector. But what about us, the consumers? If iPhones jump to $3,000, can we really afford that? Most of us are already grumbling about the current prices. And Apple might have to cut their profit margins just to stay competitive. There are mixed opinions on this. Prashant Gurbain, the Director General of MCCIA, believes manufacturing in the US would make iPhones unaffordable for most Americans. He points out that it's not a shift from the US to India, but rather from China to India, for a more diverse supply chain. On the flip side, N.K. Goyal, chairman of TEMA, argues that Apple isn't leaving India anytime soon. They have 3 manufacturing facilities there with plans for 2 more. Plus, global tariff restrictions and potential losses make a complete withdrawal from India unlikely. Jaideep Ghosh, a former KPMG partner, also weighed in. He emphasized the importance of Apple's ecosystem in India and warned about the negative impacts if they pulled out. He also mentioned the huge challenges Apple would face starting manufacturing from scratch in the US. So, what's the bottom line here? While Trump's idea of US-made iPhones sounds appealing on the surface, the economic implications are enormous. We're talking potential price hikes, disrupted supply chains, and major impacts on global markets. Apple's moves in the coming years will be crucial. Will they find a balance that keeps their production diversified without alienating consumers? Only time will tell. What do you think? Would you shell out $3,000 for a US-made iPhone? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.